I think each and every one of us is tasked with defining the word wealth for us. The term wealth, as it relates to financial means, is a little bit subjective. What wealth means to me may not mean the same that it is to you. So, my first question to you today is, what does the word wealth mean to you? Now, one thing that I have developed that has been really helpful for the people that I have the good fortune of either teaching or coaching are the 3 levels of wealth. These are 3 targets that I encourage people to ultimately define and get about the business of hitting. The first one is your living expenses. So the first level of wealth is when you create enough passive income that all of your living expenses are met. Now, when I talk about living expenses, what I mean are the necessities. So that's like your mortgage, utilities, food, just what you need for survival. What I find for most people, if they're not riddled in debt, if they're not out trying to live a life that's bigger than their means, is that's about $8,000 gross. They're not having the time of their lives, but all of their basic necessities are met. So the question is, how much money do you need coming in passively to meet all your living expenses? The second one is lifestyle. Now, lifestyle is when you're doing what you want, with whomever you want, wherever you want, as much as you want. It's that total sense of freedom. So you're traveling, you are, living it up, you're going out to restaurants, whatever that may be for you. How much money would you need coming in every single month to hit your lifestyle number? Now, what I find for most people, this number is about $20,000 a month. That if they had 20 grand coming in every single month passively, then they would feel as if they were financially and from a lifestyle perspective free. Now, the top tier is legacy, and legacy is typically more of a net worth number. And what I encourage people to think about in regards to legacy is, who are the people that you want to set up? Who are the people in your life that you want to build a financial wall of protection around? Number 2, what causes are you passionate about that you would like to consistently contribute to? And number 3 is that when you're gone, how much money do you want to leave behind you? And as I mentioned, this is typically more of a net worth number. So how big would your net worth have to be for you to truly impact the people that you love, the causes that you care about, long after you are no longer on this earth? What is your net worth number? What is your legacy number? So right there are 3 questions that are critically important. And the reason, especially with the living and lifestyle, that these are important is that they create more urgency. See, the reason that people don't focus enough on wealth building is that they put all these dates, all these timelines way too far into the future. So they think about like retirement, age 62. And for a lot of us, that's so far out, it doesn't influence our decisions today. We're falling into the trap of hyperbolic discounting. So what I want you to do is think about it like this. See, I think if you look at your living, for example, how do I create enough passive income that all my living expenses are ultimately met? I think you could do that in the next 3 years. And then when we look at your lifestyle, after you've hit the living, you could probably do that in another 3 to 5 years. So when you're thinking in 3 to 5 year chunks, and again, you're focusing on these smaller targets first, you're going to find that there's a lot more urgency inside of your decision making, which is ultimately what we want and need. So number 1, what is your definition of wealth? Number 2, how much passive income do you need to break even on your living? Number 3, how much money do you need coming in every single month to live the lifestyle that you ultimately want? And number 4, what is your legacy number? What's the net worth that you would like to leave behind to the people you love or the causes that you're passionate about? Go do this work and then set about hitting these targets. I think that you'll find that wealth building is actually much simpler than you're making it. Thank you for watching.